Hi guys, this is Praveen here, your trusted dental growth partner. I'm here with my good friend Albert Gigl, a trusted accountant. Now, Albert, time is very different. A lot of financial pressure. Everything is going up, 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 up. Well, not sure about the practice, the practice valuation or practice growth side. Tricky time. What are you suggesting right now to your clients?
Okay. Well, there's a couple of issues there. The first one is obviously the war in Iran and the issues with fuel, which is now predicted to really push inflation through the roof. Interest rates are likely to rise again. All those things are there. And when people are focused on cost of living, dental becomes a discretionary spend to them. And I know that's not what you like to hear. So it's really important that you've got systems in place to not just grow your revenue, but to protect your revenue. You need a good recall system. You need those type of things. Costs within a dental practice will. We've just had one of the dental monsters go past us. The costs within the practice are also something to look at. And sometimes it's not a matter of managing the costs. It's a matter of being efficient with what you do, and also much better to focus on growing your revenue than reducing your costs, because you can only reduce them so far, and a lot of times that's out of your hands. But the revenue, where you can spend some extra dollars, get a few more patients in the door, make sure you're not having gaps and those sort of things, that helps boost revenue, which helps you pay for those costs and keep you in a profitable practice. Praveen,
Well,
I think with your marketing and AI and a lot of those, a lot of that can help with reducing your costs.
Correct.
Making sure all those follow-ups
Correct.
and things are done. So just tell me a bit more about
Yeah, a bit more on that topic actually, Albert. I mean, as I'm a great fan of sending the right message to the right patients at the right time. And one of the things which which at 360 we follow that from all our clients is AI SEO. So as you know, Albert, and as an accountant, you would see in P&L is like 8,000, 10,000 a month spending or more sometime, right? Generating high-end patients or patchy books, solve the patchy books. So the thing is, and this Google Ads, Meta Ads, the cost is not going down. In fact, the cost is going up, 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 and up. So the interesting fact here is to how can we minimize through the AI, like what we are implementing to our clients is AI SEO, which means you are not paying directly on the Google Ads or paid ads. You're really helping clients to organically found through different ways. Your photos, your videos. Also, when your patients are typing in ChatGPT, or that might be any of the AI tools, they can easily find it. Which means literally you don't need to pay. So yes, you invest on it. But once you maintain that, it's a much easier we are seeing rather than you just paying and the bumping up with the Google Ads. I think that's a key. Second thing is also we are seeing is a lot of the time, the marketing companies are doing the ads. Then so many times they're missing calls or after hours, because after 5:36 we have only got a certain hours, and the ads are running almost 24/7, 365 days. So problem is also how do we capture that missed opportunities, because each click, the dental practice owners are paying. So how do we really capture that opportunities rather than keeping it, than as a leakage bucket? Yeah. So that's a key.
I must say, if I'm a practice owner and I'm paying for clicks and everything else, I want to know someone's following up those clicks.
Spot on.
Because it certainly can't be me.
Spot on.
That's going to be too hard. No. And if I've got an AI assistant or I've got an AI tool that tells me a call's come in, an SMS has been sent, something else, then you can follow up immediately. You can look to see if they're booked online. You can see the traffic.
Yes.
It's that data that you need.
Correct.
So that you can direct yourself and make value out of what you're spending.
Spot on. And that's what we have launched our 24/7 receptionist, AI receptionist, which means literally you can sit on your website as a sort of like a chat, and then it's a tool which can capture all the data and a touch point. So which means still for the patients who are interested, not only it increase the visibility, but patients who are interested capture that and helps in conversion. So
Yeah.
point here is to use, again, these kinds of the tools are a must. Moving ahead in 2026, 27. Yeah, and simple things we need to get that working for the practices.
Yeah. Terrific. Thanks, Praveen.
Thank you, Albert.
Yeah.
I hope that's been valid to you guys. I'll look forward to seeing you in the other videos. Thanks for watching.